So it's like 1 in the morning. I've been getting a lot of this inflow done. About to do the main line, which leads me into the bathroom area here. This is where I'm gonna have the water system. I've got to take out this shower. I've got to remove all this, but this does not fit through the door. So I'm gonna have to just chop it up, cut it up, put it in a bunch of little pieces. I wish I could get it out because you could almost frame it. Granted, it's not in the best condition. It does have a hole, but you could frame something like this and seal a piece of glass on the edge there. Build like a wood box frame. And then there's your overflows. You can make a tank out of this. But I gotta cut it because there's no other way to get it out of this room. Unless I were to just remove all the wall. So here we go. This is a big deal for me. I've been wanting to do this for a long time to get to this point. I know it's just removal of a shower, but this will be the beginning of getting my utilities back. Get a better sink in here. Get the carbon filtration. Maybe get some sediment filters. And really that's about all I need. Anyways, this is exciting. Now I can get plumbed up for all the aquariums to the main water source. There's my heater. Shower's gone. Now I gotta get the framing out. I'm probably gonna cut this quite a bit a ways off just so I can have a flat area. Which means I'm gonna have to do some replumbing and stuff once I get this all cleared out and cleaned up. So it's still quite a project to get this area, bathroom, finished off for my utility. Then I still got a bunch of other stuff over here, which eventually I want this to be my drying rack. You can see my main water line where it comes into. So that's where I'm gonna plumb everything. This is where everything's gonna get plumbed into for that water change system. Just cut that, about to remove all this. Tore out the shower already, was a sink over here. Just redoing this bathroom that's in the barn, in my fish barn. And can finally get the water plumbed and set up because I've been working on this huge water change system, which I sent you guys a little video on, but I have a ton of tanks going on here. It still isn't all plumbed, but check this out, you guys. This is what I've been working on and grinding. It's all getting there. This little weight system. More over here. Still got some space over there. I need somewhere for my tools. Quick little tour. That's what I'm doing tonight. Is tearing up that bathroom. Get my utility room finally. A long time coming. Getting there. First main line going in. All the way over and through. Back into the bathroom utility room. So I was planning on doing one full system, but I think I'm gonna do lines for each system, each rack. That way I don't have pressure on all the other ones, don't get a whole lot of water sitting in my others when I'm doing water changes, and I'll have all my handles here so I can just turn on each section. You guys will see. Lights off at night becomes a whole communion. I'll put you guys back to bed, sorry. I love seeing these guys in the ambient light. All the intake water lines are in to all the tanks in here now. Bathroom has been torn out. Main pipes ready. Couple little filters, which will go sediment, then carbon, which will go there. And I'm planning on getting probably another big carbon tower because carbon's really beneficial for plants. But I ran into a wall because I've got to get it up over there, but I can't reach it because of all this stuff. So all this has to get moved. Same with over here, I can't reach to it. So, all this has got to move, got to find a new home. Space is extremely limited here. Which leads me to my storage unit, which, I mean, has a hole in it. It needs fixed. There's gaps and stuff, so a lot of stuff I don't like to stick out here unless it's just like solid material and doesn't matter. Anyways, I'm gonna have to reorganize all this and fix it. It's gonna be a bit of work. Woo! But it'll be good when it's all done. Getting there, brick by brick. Time to plumb. That's what I'm doing right now, plumbing. Working on that water system. Remodeling pretty much this whole bathroom, this utility. Ripped out a sink, ripped out a tub, or not a tub, but a shower. I have a utility sink there, rack here, all my water filtration there. Trying to get around that corner. But hope y'all are doing good. Making some progress here. Getting around the corner now. I've got to re-plumb up the water heater, plumb into the sink. Got to rip out all this plumbing, get that capped out, plumbing to the toilet, get this cleaned up, get the sink in, and start working on my filtration. Here's a view of the sink that will be going in. This thing is a monster. This thing's like a little bathtub. It's gonna be sweet. All right, quick update for you guys. Got the pumps in for the outflow project. Sink and faucet is built in here. Still waiting to do the filtration and main plumbing. All that's cut. Board's been replaced. Everything's all cleaned up. Loving it. Got one of these racks over ready for tools, but I'm not going to fill it up yet because it is kind of nice to use it to work while I work on this plumbing system. This is where the filtration's going to go, all the valves, and then I need a dry rack. And I'm still waiting on my carbon tower, but I do have a sediment filter and a carbon filter, which this carbon filter, even though I'm going to have a separate major carbon filter, I want one to at least be able to replace as it goes through. Carbon is really good for your aquariums, planet aquariums, fish, and everything. Well worth the money plumbing this in for your aquariums. And having that space in that storage, I can finally get rid of this, and then I still got to plumb that up, but I'm not going to move this yet because, like I said, I want to finish getting everything plumbed in there before I do move all that stuff in there, and then we'll just finish that off real quick. So in the meantime, and since pumps are here, which I got this from Vever, I got these for about, they were under $100. I would say 90 something. 1.5 horsepower, 60-foot max head. And usually they're like 150 around that range. So that was awesome, getting a still of a deal on that and saving some money to be able to get that big carbon filter, which you guys will see here in the future. Lights are turning on. One thing about my fish room, when the lights do turn on, it starts like a sunrise over here on the east. And then it starts turning on and then into the west. And then it'll set that way, so the west will always be the last to go down. But all these lines are in. They're ready to go. Got them around the corner already. I just need to figure out exactly where I'm going to put them, how much space I have for what I really need to do. Because it is kind of limited because this is a big old sink. This thing, oh my God, I'm so happy about this. And of course, the old drain did not line up. I'm gonna have to cut through, and I gotta chop this down so I can even push this back because, of course, this, where it's molded and formed, goes there instead of like, if this was there, I'd been able to tuck it in, but gotta fix that and then get the main drain, but we're getting there. I do still got quite a few fish, community breeding still. These are self-in shiners, a bunch of those right now. But there's a lot of fish that are just waiting to get moved and their homes redesigned. These real fish, I absolutely love these things. And a lot of babies to get put over into the fry rack over there. Lots of organization still to do. But with this water change system, oh my God. I keep saying it. That's why I'm grinding so hard. Oh, and I got the tanks to finish up my rainbow rack here, which that will allow me to open up this pond because I want to put a lot of the pogo stemming over there for the rainbow fish tanks, and then do this with Taiwan lily before I end up moving this. Because with opening this space with these racks here, it's going to allow a lot of opportunity to get that moved over or do something temporary. That way we can work on the custom pond here at some point, though. I don't know, man, because I'm not quite ready for that project. So I'm going to let this give that time. I have thought about putting a rack here. Surprise, who would have guessed? Like do some big tanks, like some 6-foot tanks, maybe 6 foot on the bottom and top, and then like 10-gallon row above them on each side. Oh, I just have some cool big tanks. Somewhere to put these mascara barbs, which are all hiding right now. I don't know why. They've been so skittish lately. I think with this guppy grass and stuff, they've been able to hide into it and just like, I don't know. They definitely must remember me catching them because now they are all super skittish. Watch this. They're back here. Oh, there you guys are. Pretty. They're all pretty. They're just waking up too, though. They're like, this is too much attention for just the morning. Boom. And gone like that. Look at that. Isn't that wild? See, I need to make a video of just this. Jeez. But anyways, everything's doing pretty good. Of course, I got some full of algae. I mean, you would think this tank was like really gross, but I mean, a lot of it, it's just, I don't know, it needs just a little freshy fresh. Something that help the plants get like that extra green to them. It is all healthy. It's all got new growth on it. These guys are constantly eating at it. It's a cool little tank. Well, little tank, it's 75 gallon. Whoa, see? They're freaking out. What the heck? Some don't trust me anymore. I don't want to catch them. Now they're all gone besides old Scout here. I know how to fix this, so just sprinkle them. That'll help them. I can't resist some granules. Like, all right, food. There's a young one coming out. Hey, buddy. Oh, wow. Quite a few of them still hiding. I'm gonna go do something else, take the pressure off them. I'll wake up a little more. Oh, that one's figuring out like, oh, I missed it. Looks like guppy grass for you, buddy. Anyways, guppies are going and growing everywhere too. Fish galore. We'll have some more platinum rice fish for you guys. I just love how I can look down like tank to tank with these racks here. Not painting them and whatnot. A quick update for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, everybody, peace. Have a great one.